Second video of the day, eh? Right, let's just let me just shut that down because you don't need to see who's active on my friends list. Right, just going to show you a couple of things I've been posting. Right, I'll let you pause and expand it or do whatever you want to do with it. Let's try and hold the phone still. As you can hear, I've got a bath running at the moment. Well, it's run, but I'm just getting in it in a minute. Right, so I had a couple of calls a little while ago in amongst all this COVID bullshit from the government. Trying to find out information about me while trying to indoctrinate me with COVID bullshit. Then getting calls like the calls I had from Capita, who were trying to trick information out of me to rubbish my disability claim. Well, it turns out today, after checking with the doctor, because my mental health has been called into question over having to defend myself at the post office that time. So I'm having it out with the doctor as well. Need to have a proper talk with him about what's gone on, how it's all played out, and then once he's told that, he was already told ahead of time what was going to happen, what they was up to and what they was trying to do. Now I can go back to the doctor and say to him, well, this is what they've actually got to as they try to evict me because of the medication that I was denied, that they're using as an excuse to evict me for antisocial behaviour. That's what all this is about. So in amongst all the setup and everything else that's been going on and all the sleep deprivation to stop me remembering what actually happened at the post office, you know, so my statements don't add up with my actual memory recollections. That's why I haven't been able to take any state medication whatsoever, apart from when my jaw flared up, where I had to take a few dihydrocodeines, which I've again since stopped taking because I can't afford to be manipulated while on medication. So I've literally been suffering in agony for months now. So I'm having it out with the doctor as well. It turned out that I checked because I was asked to go for an yearly asthma test by someone reportedly from my doctor's surgery. So I checked today. I said I had my emphysema test, did I not, before the lockdown? So she looked on her system and she said, yes, that's correct, you did. I said, that's what I thought. I said, so can you now check to see if there's any calls been made from your surgery to this number? So she checked. She said, no, there hasn't. I said, are you sure about that? None from a doctor on a office phone or mobile phone or anything? She said, no, no contact's been made with you by this surgery. I said, okay, that's exactly what I thought. So, you know, this is starting to get very deep and very dark as the court case is approaching. They've been playing on sleep deprivation, which causes mental issues. They've been trying to provoke me while in that state. All failed. Bearing in mind, I used to have a problem with a substance that used to keep me up for days at a time with no sleep. So I know how to handle sleep deprivation properly. But they didn't know that. So all that's failed. Now they're starting to ramp it up a bit because they know it's all going to start coming undone. So I'm being followed to the shop. I'm having threats made in public for me to overhear to try and create mental stress or anxiety again. I've got a parent saying, oh, you must be suffering from anxiety, after confiding in her about my children's medical issues. So it's all coming from the same place. I had exactly the same tactic used on me in Kent. Nearly out of recording time, so I'm going to have to do a second one. Yeah, same tactic was used in Kent when they actually divided and ruled my family. And that was over cannabis as well.